black men want overweight women?
Oh, golly gee. Okay. I'm gonna say in general, the majority of men do not want overweight women.
Okay, okay, okay.
Point blank, period. From a sexual standpoint, I will say they get knocked down, for lack of a better term right now, more easily. But in terms of serious relationship and marriage and being seen in public, I'm gonna have to give you a big fat no on that one. No pun intended.
Why do you think a lot of women are kind of delusional to this fact? Because as I said, I've heard overweight women say, "Nah, I don't have no problem getting guys. Duh, 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 duh. I ain't never had no problems." Like I'm like, bruh, like you're not thinking right. Like, what do you think that's about?
There are men who will give attention, any type of validation, whether it's attention, sex, and women too. Like, to be fair, like I have also been guilty of not telling the truth to some of my female friends.
Oh, come on,
It's
man.
no, I mean, I wouldn't just outright lie and say, you look phenomenal. You don't need to do anything. I would give practical advice on, hey, maybe you should cut back on carbs. I'll take you to the gym with me, so on and so forth. And I'll do it for a little bit, and then they just fall off.
Why do you think so many chicks find it hard to like go and work out or eat right? Why is it so difficult? Because as I said, like in no matter where you are in the world, any gym you go to or anytime you're in any area where people are training, it's predominantly guys.
I absolutely
So why do
agree.
you think that is like that?
Please feel free to interrupt me
Because
if
I
I
know
go
my
down a rabbit
answer.
hole.
I got a very quick answer. Well, go on.
For any given time, like I go to the gym about 4 to 5 times a week, and at any given time, it doesn't matter, early morning, after work, late night, I do not see any more than 10, maybe 15% women at the gym. And none of
I
us
thought
will
you was
say it
gonna
out
say
loud.
10 women. I was gonna say, bruh, you see
I
10 women
mean,
there, bruh. I don't know. Go on.
that's probably not that
She said
far off either.
percentages. I was like, yeah, that sounds more like it.
And to be honest, most women are not going to say anything who do the work that they're supposed to do, because we don't want to get the, like, we see the amount of backlash and vitriol the men get, and men are the consumers. And if you're telling these women what they want and you're getting backlash for telling them what you want, can you imagine what type of backlash we would get for actually putting the work in? That's why we don't say anything. We just do it and let the results speak for themselves, to be honest. Like, we're quite non-confrontational.
All right, Lynn. So when your overweight friend comes to you, yeah, why are you
Yeah.
laughing for? When your
Uh,
overweight friend comes to you, yeah, and she squeezed herself into the dress and it doesn't fit, bruv. It don't
correct.
fit. Like it looks lumpy, bruv. Yeah. And
Correct.
she's come to you and said, "Hey, Lynn, what do you think of my new dress I got from what is it, Forever 21 or whatever the place is, bruv? Yeah. What do you think? Do I look great in this dress?" What do you say to her? And
I
you two are just about to go to the club or the bar or wherever. Yeah. What do you
Oh
say to
wow.
her?
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
gonna
This
be
is
seen.
this is honesty time. This is honesty time, because
You're going to
I
All
would
Star Weekend. You're going
I
All
would
Star Weekend.
I would I would try to tell I would try to tell her in a nice way. Honestly, you're right. I wouldn't tell her that she's the problem. I would say the dress is the problem. Like,
Oh,
oh, the dress
lies.
isn't fit. I know, but I'm telling you the truth right
Yeah, no,
now.
no, no.
And
Go on, go on, go
you are
on.
calling me out on it. Oh wow, I guess we do that, huh? Like, oh, that dress doesn't flatter you, right? Like, I put the onus on the piece of fabric, the material, not the person,
Yeah, it doesn't
knowing
stretch.
damn
It
well
doesn't
it's not
stretch enough.
them.
The material doesn't stretch. It's too stiff.
Right. It's
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 not
not
because of you.
accentuating your curves correctly. It's not
She's got
emphasizing your
too
abs.
many
Wow.
curves.
Oh geez. Oh wow. I do that. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you see, it's lucky that you called in this show. Now you realize what you've been doing. You've been leading them astray. Yeah. Look,
I know.
go on, go on, go on.
Yes. I know I contribute to the problem. I don't. Well, like I said, I've tried, like, she's not the only one. I've tried to take them with me and try to incorporate this lifestyle. See, it's not that hard, and I really do try, but it takes away from me too to do that. But
Yeah,
then when they don't want to keep it up, it's like, I mean, I shouldn't want more for you than you want for yourself.
yeah,
So by all means, if you want to keep the results that you've been getting, then I'm not going to stop you,
yeah.
right?
No, but this is what I'm saying. Like I just briefly mentioned it earlier. Like one of my ex girlfriends in America, she was like thick, big boobs, like nice, da 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 da. she started gaining weight. And bear in mind, she used to go gym all the time, up to the point of me getting with her and like being in a relationship with her. Then she got comfortable, as a lot of you girls do, because you're getting old faithful dick. Yeah, so you know that you ain't got to worry about nothing. Yeah, and then the next thing, I just noticed Wingstop. We was going Wingstop quite a bit, quite often, bro. And the difference between me eating Wingstop and her eating Wingstop is I work out every day. Do you get what I'm saying? Where she don't. And I did exactly what you were saying. I was encouraging her, let's go work out, let's go work. Because at the time we was going Planet Fitness and Retro Fitness. He's like, yeah, we got 2 gyms. Let's go. She was always, I can't bother, I'm tired. Of course you're tired. You're full of cholesterol. That's why you're tired, bruv.
Okay, I can't. No, oh my God.
And then it just got to the point where I was just like, fuck it. Like, bruv, just like what you said, I can't want it more than you want it.
That is correct. And I'll probably also add into that if you have to, like, if you meet a girl off rip, it's best that she's already into fitness on her own.
Yes.
As opposed to you trying to get her into it. That's already a deficit on her part. So, especially if you guys don't have kids together, she doesn't have any kids. The weight gain comes out of nowhere. And then that's what my man told me. I've been going to the gym before.
I just find it ridiculous because, you know, this whole thing of fat shaming and that, like, at the end of the day, the whole fat shaming thing is just to protect the feelings of overweight women, when at the same time, as I said already, you know, some of these women will boldly come out and say, I don't date fat guys. Nah, no fat guys. And it's like, bruv, you're fat as well, though. Like, what are you talking about?
Absolutely amazing, isn't it? And quite frankly, it's more important for the woman to be fit than for the man to be fit. The man could be fat and kind of out of shape. Like, there's a little bit more leniency with that because you go to him for resources, not attraction, not looks necessarily. It's the woman's job to, you know, keep her beauty prioritized. And quite frankly, you should want to know the truth, because I wouldn't want my man to be breaking his neck looking at other chicks pass by that are fitter. Like, I would want to be the one to keep his attention on me. But people aren't prepared for that. You know, like, denial is our first line of self-defense, so most people don't move past that.
Yeah, because the next thing they're gonna do, like, when you say things like this as a guy, you say this thing, they're gonna start dissing you, start, like, you know, just hurling abuse, and it's just like, or they'll just say you're hating or whatever. Like, I'm just like, come on,
fat phobic.
Yeah, phobic. How can you be fat phobic, bruv? I'm not scared of you. I always kind of put it in a thing of, at the end of the day, if women can complain about guys being broke, a man can complain about a woman being overweight. It's the same kind of realm, because you don't have to be broke and you don't have to be fat. The percentage of people that are fat because of medical ailment, because they are out of their control, is low. Very low, bruv. At the end of the day, I feel like this with a lot of women, they prefer to hear lies. Do you get what I'm saying? As long as they feel nice, they prefer lies. I'd rather the truth, to be honest, because then I can at least fix my life and be better.
Right. It takes a lot to be able to take constructive criticism, but if your reality doesn't match your delusion at some point, it's going to converge and you're going to be slapped, and by that time, it's too late to do anything about it. Every man of every race has a thing for overweight women. Whatever you smash in private doesn't necessarily mean you'll show in public.
Yeah, because do you know what I think happens, yeah? A lot of times, a lot of them chicks, like you said, they get smashed in private. How many times have you seen a guy jump out of a Bugatti with some big overweight chick, bruv? Like, I'm sorry, that don't happen. Not in this universe.
Correct. Stay trim, stay fit, give yourself some wiggle room. Like, that's all I have to say. Yeah,
and just try, and as I said, like, I'm not saying that women have to be perfect. I'm not perfect, and I don't think women have to be. I don't think anyone needs to be perfect, but at least try, make an effort. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't think a woman needs to have a 6-pack. She don't need to be a gym junkie. Do you know what I'm saying? She don't need to go and work out as much as I do. It's just a fact of, like, taking care of yourself, because in my opinion, I feel like whether you're a man or a woman, if you just let yourself go and you turn into a blimp, like, you're not even taking care of yourself. Like,
for the most part, I think people have absolutely no problem if other people want to appear or live however they want to. If you want to be fat and overweight, by all means, like, that's you, that's your life. Where the conflict comes in is you expect to get the same results that I get, even though I put the work in.
Yes.
We put the people who put the work in, they get a certain caliber of man or woman, and you expect to get the same thing without putting any work in. I think that's where the conflict comes from the most. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's an insult to both the men of higher caliber and the women who
So I'm
put the
saying
work in to get them.
I don't want to see no Lizzo crying because the guys are not hollering at her and they're hollering at the fit and stunners around her. Bro, you know what you are, bro. Before you left your house, you looked in the mirror, bruv. Yeah, so just know what time it is, innit?